Now this house behind me sits right at the end of the road. We were told that while the car was driving by, it started running into mailboxes, went straight through this lawn and crashed into the front of the house, hitting 19-year-old Isaiah Wright. Another life saved in a line of duty. A deputy rescues a woman from a sinking vehicle just moments after the vehicle flipped and went into a canal. A small solution to an even bigger problem. This hotel behind me will soon be housing FAU students who were forced to look elsewhere due to the university's overcrowding. The Palm Beach Department of Health is offering vaccines to those who are high at risk, but for hotspots like Broward and Miami-Dade County, appointments will be available online. This 4th of July, veterans and supporters have come out to celebrate what they feel is the true meaning of this patriotic holiday.
I'm still in shock. I'm gonna need a lot of support, because emotional support.
Left without answers, Gabriela Lagos mourns the loss of her mom and dad in what was a brutal attack by her husband, Guillermo Sylvia.
He called me that July 2nd, like 7 o'clock, with my mom's phone, and I got that bad feeling.
Lagos not only carries the death of her parents on her shoulders, but she struggles to find a roof to put over her children's heads.
We now only lost my parents, but we lost our home.
Shortly after the elderly couple celebrated their 65th anniversary, Lagos went out of town, leaving her husband to look after them. Lagos tells us she was initially threatened by Sylvia, warning her of his intentions to harm her.
I'm gonna give you something that's gonna hurt the most. I didn't know what he meant to that.
A week later, the couple found inside of their home, beaten to death.
They were happy, humble, good people, good parents, good grandparents, good great-grandparents.
Deputies arrived at the home. Her son was able to hold Sylvia down during an altercation. Video footage was found at the crime scene, an effort by Sylvia to record the victims' bodies.
He said, put the camera on. I got something for you. And my camera was broke. So I said, my camera is broke. Oh, I want to show you something. Sylvia
has been charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder and remains locked up. In West Palm Beach, I'm Kaylee Nash, WPTV News Channel 5. It was an unexpected turn for Officer Tony Lay, who was forced to quickly shift gears from his Saturday morning routine.
I was on 66 Ave on another call, about 100 yards down the road. Bystander flagged me down and said that a vehicle had rolled over in a ditch on 57th Street. I immediately responded.
Being the first to arrive on scene, Officer Lay immediately dives into action, finding the car completely turned upside down and in a canal along the side of 57th Street.
You want to be fast, but at the same time, you don't want to make any mistakes.
The woman in the car hanging on by a thread, or as authorities described it, a seatbelt.
It kept her in a safe position until I can get in there, other than the water coming in the car. But if there was no water, she could have stayed there for a while and been okay.
Officer Lay tells us while he was there, the woman was able to talk, helping him get to her faster.
I couldn't see anything. All the airbags were deployed. Everything was covered. The only thing I had was her talking back to me, luckily. But she was still conscious.
And by that time, other deputies and first responders arrived. Lay pulled the car door off, crawled inside to cut the seatbelt with a knife, and pulled the woman to safety.
We're one of the more progressive agencies in the area. We're just fortunate to have that. We have a great training unit that really invests in our deputies and does a lot with us. And from life-saving techniques to responding, driving, vehicles, all sorts of stuff.
Deputies say they have not contacted her since the incident, but she is still in the hospital. In Indian River County, I'm Kaylee Nash, WPTV News Channel 5. A race to help women in need. Bridging the Gap 5K makes its first debut on the campus of Florida State University.
There's a large gap in services and access that's missing for the unsheltered homeless population specifically. So what our goal here today is to try to bridge some of that.
Local members of the Tallahassee community gathered to participate in a day filled with running, raffling, and donating to the cause.
You know, we might assume that it's this day and age that all of these resources are out there, but even today when we go out there, we're like, oh no, like we can't assume that. It's still the same. They still are lacking a lot of resources.
According to endhomelessness.org, women make up 29% of the homeless population, lacking the resources needed to care for themselves. And with the help from organizations like I Support the Girls and the Homeless Outreach Medicine and Education Program, FSU School of Medicine works diligently to decrease these numbers the best way they can.
We're really trying to make a difference in that vulnerable patient population.
But the race doesn't stop here. The school plans to broaden its outreach, not just addressing the women's population, but targeting health and homeless groups as a whole. With the overall success and support from local participants, FSU College of Medicine was able to raise over $5,500. Organizers of this 5K say that they plan to continue events like these in the future. With FAMU TV 20, I'm Kaylee Nash.